Okay, welcome back YouTube. This will be part 6. And we got a new building. I suppose actually that means I should go to New London. New London is complaining about stuff. Why are you complaining about stuff? Oh well, because we got a bunch of people in, didn't we? So we got people that aren't in houses. They don't like that. They really don't like that. And there's a material shortage. So we got a squalor problem, we got a crime problem, we got a cold problem growing. Let's make sure the material problem doesn't grow. Food's not a problem right away. Let's try to fix that housing problem then. So housing. So let's see if I do... something like that. So that'll get us 30 housing and 20 heat. Off on this building. So that'll be basically the building will pay half heat price and that'll fix our housing problems. So that's the housing problems. Food is probably best sorted on the world map by getting the road to you sorted. If we need more coal, we can do that. Don't have the exploration teams ready for that. You're about to run out, but you're only going to give me 5 exploration, so 5 more exploration.
Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable
Oh, and we need to go in here and research dutiful youth. Beautiful youth. Research in 7 weeks, and then we can pass the law. And to be fair, I can fix the food problem partially by employing more workers. Are going to want more logistics, so let's get the logistics set up. Rallies being in, collapsing. Your relations to the stewards have deteriorated, no longer support enough to rally in your favor. Okay, why? Okay, they didn't like the fact that I started working on a law, apparently. Or, yeah, we're working on a law. Let's promote you. So we'll promote you to get you back to happy again. Tempted to try to fund these guys so they stop being unhappy. Let's give you a little bit of heat stamps and see if that can make you chill out a bit. And I'll have you try to... Oh, that would decrease their fervor, but that would also de-radicalize them. Well, it would reduce the relations. I want to improve the relations a bit. Okay. So that's going, that's going. Fine. Okay, so to be fair, in this case, the support quarantine is probably the better of the 2 options. Because it's probably easier for me to fix housing than to fix pissing everyone off. Yeah, and to be fair, that might not even completely ruin housing, because I've got a lot of housing right. And I got easy options to expand, or easy effective options to expand housing. Let's do some frost breaking. Yeah, we need frost breaking this bit over here. and then we'll set up a factory for converting coal to oil. It should also reduce the heat demand in this district, which would be nice. Let's go back over to our oil locale. So the frost breaking should be done by now. We shipped a few more people here, so and the housing on a little bit more. What do I need for extraction? I need 600 laborers, and I only have 148. So let's ship more people in. I have 140. I need 600, so I need to ship about 460 in. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, something like that. Let's see how that works. And of course, it takes time for them to arrive. So we'll go over to New London. Apparently we have a lot of things turned off at New London, so we've actually got got a lot of people available to be doing things. Oh, I just hit the smashed go for the vote button instead of checking to see if I need to negotiate for it. So I actually potentially... Did I just piss them off? I either just made them happy... Well, I got the event saying I made them happy before. Maybe I didn't need to pass it. Maybe I just need to take a swing at it. Marginal increased. Disease is down. I don't really have a disease problem. I may end up with a crime problem eventually, if not sooner rather than later. I suppose I should probably proceed with the quest. Which is, they want some surplus injectors. Surplus injectors they want? Research and construct surplus injectors. 0 of 2. Yeah. So they want that upgrade. It'll take 15 weeks, but that'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we have a source of coal if we want more coal. But right now we don't want more coal. Apparently changes will cause the material requirements to go up, so we can raise the material requirements. Oh, that's one thing I don't have here, is I don't have a way to make prefabs. We should probably set up, again, as I brought up earlier, we're going to set up a factory for making okay, so we don't want to be over those 3, so we want to leave some space. Like so. Because then what I can come in is go another one. Build on those 3 and get heat bonuses from being next to all these other buildings. So maybe like 1, 2, 3 there. So yeah, with an expansion I can probably get it to work where I can get a bunch of heat bonuses to keep the heat cost of that extraction district really low. Rallies in progress. Yay, rallies! So they're neutral and weak versus none and supporting. Okay. Or already funded their projects, so they're not going to give me anything. And I need a fast contagion prevention. And that comes up, so I don't want to give them the agenda in case they don't want to build what I want to build. Because they probably don't want to build what I want to build. We are going to want to do coal liquefaction. This will allow me to turn the coal mine back on a little bit. And make it so I have to do less importing of oil. What's the state of oil here? The people have arrived, so we can go ahead and expand that oil field. We'll expand the oil. Yeah. We'll roll with that. That wasn't quite what I wanted, but I think that'll work reasonably in the short run. Need to turn up the housing. Cold down. Why are you going to full? Because you don't want to go to full. Why don't you want to go to full? I don't know why. Maybe it's... Oh, it's probably one of those where there's some, like, auto increase-decrease effect going on. So it's telling me... It would automatically tell me to decrease it again. Or maybe it's something like it needs work... It thinks it needs workers and there are not workers available. Something along that lines. Oh, it does need workers, so I'm saving 40 workers. Yeah, let's ship... I'm gonna go ahead and ship more workers in here. We don't have enough workers. Really small shipment. We don't need to ship much in. Okay, so we got 20 available teams, so let's start exploring places closer to New London. Unwanted destiny, family, and apprenticeship. Stay firm or make the law more flexible. Can either make it less effective, improve relationship with the stewards, or family is the best way to preserve and pass on the skills we need. Yeah, we're gonna try to make the unhappy faction happier. They're back to neutral, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask the Frostlanders here, if I can, to try to de-radicalize the Pilgrims, which was successful. So we've de-radicalized the Pilgrims. The Pilgrims are still not happy with us, but they don't hate us, and that's what we want. We got a bunch of free workers in New London here. So we got things and places for them to do. Yeah, I want you on prefabs because we do actually need some prefabs. And you're gonna do coal liquefaction. And once that's done, that's gonna cost 60 coal. You know, we're over the stockpile cap, so I'm not gonna actually start making the coal right away. Hopefully that doesn't come back to kick me in the butt. How's the food looking? We're still well over the food cap, so I'm not gonna do that either. Is there any? Do I want to benefit from any more frost breaking? There's definitely some frost breaking I could benefit from. So let's. Well, eventually could benefit from. We're gonna start breaking out that. We may at some point want that. This is all the important stuff over here is broken. All the important stuff over there is broken. Yeah, we got the important stuff broken. Oh, I suppose we do now have access. Well, we'll eventually have access to the infinite supplies. So I should probably while we got the workforce, let's break those out. Back at the old oil dreadnought, we do now have surplus oil. And the stockpile's full, so we should start shipping it to New London. Stockpile's full, we would like to keep it that way. Are you done? Okay, so that's the surplus with you running. Okay. Why did you turn... Because you turned down. Okay, so we turn the housing up. As high as the house is going to go. Can I turn you up as well? Yeah. Okay, so we got all the workers working.
Stewart.
So each of those are making 60, okay. So I can import more workers and do more frost breaking and more housing building. What do we have here to extract? We've got 2 more batches of prefabs. And then it's just optimizing the extraction from these depletable resources. So I don't want to get too invested here when I don't need to be invested here, I suppose. We've still got that exploration going. We got 5 spare teams. We can set the spare teams up. Oh no, you're already shipping that. Could ship the coal in. Go overcap the coal. But really, that would be all there would be to do. And we got an event in New London. So let's go in and see that event. Stalwarts propose ideas. More rallies. New law, machine-centric shifts. Or disregard the skies. In 35 weeks, I gotta pass machine-centric shifts, which is gonna cause more workforce requirement. Well, it's gonna reduce the workforce requirements in exchange for increasing squalor. You know, because they're asking nicely, I will say yes. I need to go pass a law. Of course. No, I didn't. Fine. We're gonna pass the law, probably. Yeah.
The proposed
I was about to go
law has been
deal with
approved.
my other quest. How many weeks? I don't have enough weeks to go. So we're not going to pass the law for contagion prevention because it decided that my agreement that I would do that is immediate.
Stewart.
Demand work in exchange for things, but layabouts will return to work. Demand work for exchange for... Okay. Or keep providing essentials. So I can either make it... I can either lower the workforce or make the free essentials law less effective. Let's just lower the workforce, because I got enough workforce, I think. We're at maximum trust, apparently. Okay. Oil stockpiles are filling. We're still over the coal limit. Okay. Managed to mute myself so I don't cough in the mic. I don't think that would make anyone particularly happy. I need more cores to build the surplus injectors. Okay, so I need to go out and explore more cores. That's what that's saying. You want me to keep doing techs, because obviously we should keep doing more techs. That makes sense. Do I want those deep deposits right now? Not really. So these are other ways to make heat. Heat dispatchers, control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating. Okay. That's an option. Not an option we're gonna go for right now. To be fair, I think that's free heat. Right, you basically have workers generate heat without having to burn anything. So in a way that's good. Suppose filtration towers to reduce squalor. Though that's at the cost of heat. Pros and cons, pros and cons. Waste heat here? Heat demand in housing districts are decreased. Production efficiency. Okay, so heat overclocking or heat recycling. I think those are laws? Might be laws. I'm gonna have to actually pass whichever one I go with. Efficiency bonuses. Okay. Okay, so I know I have a squalor problem. It might not be a big squalor problem right now, but let's try to develop a solution to the squalor problem. I think everything is reasonably balanced. All things there are within reason. Heat's fine. Could turn more food production on if we wanted more food production, but we got the food stockpiles full. Same workforce. Extraction industrial districts is decreased. This is materials, right? So, do want goods. Yeah, so if I go here, I can get like a 20% workforce savings in exchange for stockpile capacity for minerals. Do I need that? Do I want that? That's a different problem. Food stockpile. Heating hub. Not that we need the heating there, I suppose. Food stockpile, which would reduce workers and allow us to store more food. Which I wanted to store more food is something we need to do. Yeah, let's get a couple food stockpiles going. Not that I really need more food, I suppose, but when we go to build more food, then to be fair, when all those are done, we'll actually have the storage to store what we've got produced right now. So what we got available. I suppose it might make sense to set up an fuel stockpile. It's not necessarily super optimal right now. Yeah. And that's because we've already got the coal stockpile pretty much full. We know a place where we can go get more coal too, right? So we'd just be sending out 5 guys to go, or 5 teams to go get more coal, so. Okay, so we explored the area to our south. The abandoned lazarette, built hastily in the 1901 plague, these buildings were used to quarantine infected New Londoners. They now sit silent and forgotten. So I can dismantle them. Get through into prefabs, but piss people off. Nah. Wise women camp. Our scouts have met the wise women for which these hills are famed. Some of them are in fact New Londoners left during the captain's first days. They would be pleased to return to New London now that we have a council, and they say they can bring some cores with them. This would slightly piss off the stalwarts, but the stalwarts in theory like me right now, and I really want those cores. So we'll send 5 guys to do that. And we'll get the exploration going in the mountains. Abandoned research station. Inside the abandoned research station, our scouts found a circle of frozen naked bodies around a strange idol made of ice. Nearby sat a pile of stalwarts' uniforms. Station is falling into disrepair. We could salvage it for prefabs, but the stalwarts would prefer that we destroy all evidence in this place and redact it from the official records. Strange idol made of ice. They're like, yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, we were mean to them by taking some people in, but I don't need prefabs. We got plenty of prefabs. So, stalwarts, you can have your small cover up. How's the old dreadnought looking? Mild housing shortage, but they're not really complaining. Mild food shortage. Let's try to fix the food shortage. Just a little bit. You got a goods shortage. Let's fix the... No. No. I think there's a slight bug there. We got a slight oil shortage, and we got a surplus in the capital, so we'll go back to neutral like so. There we go. So the only problem we have here is there's a very slight housing shortage. But that's not enough to get us out of absent cold, so. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's now more people in New London. Yay! Okay, which means I need to build more housing for all the new people. For some reason, people like to live in houses. Yeah, good enough. Wasn't like I was going to be able to squeeze another one down in that area anyway. Oh, actually. So I need to get up on to either there. One of these is only getting a mere bonus for to... Ah, okay, so yeah, I need to get up onto one of the sides. But I can do that by expanding. So, that'll be fine. So that'll fix the housing problem. Sorry if you're getting a little bit dizzy from me spinning around like that. Put that here. The stalwarts want to give me a teaching hospital. Sure. We got the workers. Need a little bit more materials. More people means more people wanting goods. And maybe a little bit more food requirements as well. So, not really better. Like, not I want this one. Oh, I probably want the one with specialized building in it first, being powered up to full. At least focus this need to be powered up to full. No, you can't expand. So that's actually implying that I probably want another industrial district. Which actually looks like I probably want to do some braking then. Get all the stuff to fit. Okay. Well, we got good stockpiles, so we're not in a rush. We now have surplus housing. We do have a need, well, a desire to potentially deal with some squalor. So let's try to deal with that squalor with the new moss filtration tower. You're being requested to go here, so we'll do that. Oh, that's the optional melt, eat deposits, and build, eat, mine. Yeah, okay. And then I need. They're rallying because they're happy. You know what? Go ahead, and give me more guards. More guards are allowing me to suppress crime without having to do other stuff. So we got notable crime, but diminishing it will be good. Pass a law. You know what? If this will pass, it might not pass, but let's negotiate. Let's see if we can get this to pass. Waste repurposing. So these are research. I gotta research something. So advance untreated sawmill. I'm actually very tempted. That's a reasonable request, right? Is I'm probably going to do sawmills at some point. So we're going to say yes. We will agree to research the untreated sawmill. And this is probably bringing it close enough that the vote will pass. This is basically, I'm assuming, if I hit vote, can I get 4 more than predicted? The minimum predicted. And that's probably a yes. Yeah. So dutiful use is passed. This again is helping reduce crime without having us to build anything specific to generate crime reduction. we still need one more
In the council. Take heed.
core. So based on the time, I should probably call it for the night. So if you're watching on YouTube, this will be the last video in this recording session. There probably will be one the day after this day, tomorrow at noon. And by tomorrow at noon, I mean your tomorrow at noon. For me, this will be like a week in the future. And because it's a week in the future, it will probably get recorded by then. Obviously, I'm stopping for the night, so I don't know exactly when that recording session is going to happen. If you're on Twitch, this is where this VOD's going to stop. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's watching live as I'm recording. So if you're on Twitch, the VOD will obviously be up for 7 days. You can also watch it on YouTube. I've put the YouTube username in the bio. Might have even put a link in the bio. I have basically the same username on YouTube. It says +100 on the end. Interestingly, the 100s was original to the YouTube name, and I wasn't able to get that on Twitch, so that's why they don't match, is because I wasn't able to duplicate the YouTube one on Twitch. But yeah, so those other videos, well, this Frostpunk Wonder video is up, so if you want to understand why we did Stalwarts, which is the order path, in the early choice back in the prologue, that's why we just were sort of like, oh, I went theme-wise, we did Stalwarts in Frostpunk 1 before I knew that you get to pick between Stalwarts and Faith Keepers in here, so I decided to do Stalwart, basically order in here. Yep. So yeah, hope you all have a good time. I'll try to have more recordings out. I think as far as on Twitch, I'll probably do a long dark stream next. So there'll probably be a gap. I might record this again on Sunday. We'll see. And that would be my Sunday, not your Sunday, if you're on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, that would probably be in the past at this point. Okay, let you all go. We'll have, presumably there'll be more coming on normal time. I'm going to try to keep still doing one video at noon and one video at 6 p.m. So, later.